mother and father, we're going to maintain this act for a while. You're going to be shocked by the stuff that you see coming forward.
I even thought things with the chain could be done to show that it's nothing more than ornamental if he handed it to Caesar and Caesar took it. And when they went back outside, he could hand it back to him. Is that, though I'm not your master. I'm not dragging you. This is only illusion. The little, again, motifs like that to where they're doing things, but they miss these opportunities. And that's kind of why the whole construction of tell me what happened before just seems so rudimentary in their approach to it.
It does. And Dane wrote that. And I don't know.
And I get that. You need that. But it just, I'm sorry.
I think to your point, we can tell the story without any of that. And I kind of wish that had happened.
I think you could acknowledge some things about it, but it's just, I don't know.
The whole moment is just telling the audience what the audience should already know, even if they've only watched the films once in the theater.
I mean, it's nowhere near like, let's reiterate the whole opening of the first film when we start the second by bringing Skipper and Brent to the planet. We have to go through the whole thing about, oh my God, they're talking apes again. You're not getting that, but it is a roughly 2-minute scene construction of just here. It's like the opening prologue to a Star Wars film. Yeah. But you know what was really cool about that? You and I went on so long, Sean. I don't think Sean said anything that whole episode. All right, I think that's it.
I did say stuff during the episode. Come on.
Go ahead and drop an F-bomb right now.
Fuck.
There you go.
So wait a minute. So we end this moment with going. We have two gentlemen also in black jackets and turtlenecks coming out of an exit door on top of a roof, and Caesar and Armando walking through the same door and getting into a elevator.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That is passing by another guy who's walking out to the elevator, obviously going to the helicopter, I guess, that transports magically people everywhere. They get onto an elevator, and then the doors close, and that is our cut. Our cut is basically the doors closing, and they zoom in on the elevator doors as they shut.
Right.
And then we jump to kind of the next moment. The other thing that I'm kind of bothered by this is they still haven't quite figured out how to film outdoors or in this kind of natural setting. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell what's intentionally dark and what's just bad lighting.
I think much of it's intentionally dark, but I do think that this is also a bad transfer of this film. There were times when I was watching it that I thought, this looks dirty. Nah. Looks like they need to fix it and clean it.
Well, the moment that we talked about
there's a lot of grain in a couple of shots.
The minute before, where I was super happy with Caesar bumping up against the security and smelling his sleeve. I liked how dark Caesar was at that moment. They didn't bounce light up on him. They made him ominous and scary. But there are definitely moments that in this moment where I wanted to see more light coming up. We would have shot light up to kind of brighten our actors a little bit here and there, particularly walking in these natural environments. And I'm just kind of
using practical light without any kind of reflection in there.
None. And I can't decide if I'm happy with that or disappointed by it. I can't decide if it works for the tension they're creating or whether it's just bad choices.
Why not?
Yes
both?
and yes.
Right. I guess somewhere in between, right?
Can I see the sheet where Armando is doing the explanation? Because I just thought of a way that they should have done this. Let me see if I can find him. So when he does the whole speech about, listen to me, Caesar, there can only be one talking chimpanzee on the earth, the child of, and right then, Caesar should have said, of the two talking apes, Cornelius and Zera. I've heard this story, Armando.
Yeah.
If he'd done that,
right? Just
how many times are you going to tell me this?
Yes, you don't need to tell me. But
Dad, don't tell me this story again. I know this story. You've told me this a million times.
But I must tell you. And then we go back. We have to keep it that way for the fear remains. You know, that's how you tell that thing to make it conversational instead of just this recitation that you know that Caesar's by all probability heard countless times. That's the problem with it. Is it's one character telling a story, and it doesn't feel like it's the first time that character should have heard it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Agreed.
And they're on a roof.
And they're up on the roof. Anyway, that is it. Minute 5.
We're done with our first week.
Hey, let's get a in-between going. We're not going to tease it to you because you probably already heard it by now when we're seeing this.
That's true, yeah.
Let's look into the future. When this comes out in about 2 months, what do you think we're going to be talking about on this week's in-between?
That'll be March. Beginning of it, we'll be talking about taxes and stuff.
Because tax in-between.
It'll be April then, so.
I'm going to give out my sales.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, what a way to end the week. For Richard and Sean, I'm Todd.
Bye.
The